going to be seeing any switch-ups today, but this is it, everybody. This is winners finals. Whoever loses this set, they get knocked down into elimination side finals. This is going to be an amazing day, and I can't wait.
Yeah, we're starting off here on Worlds and very small stage. We've seen plenty of Markiemoo knockouts that involve the sidelight, double sidelight read with the gravity cancel into recovery to take him off the top in light orange. And already Markiemoo starting off quite strong with the gauntlets here as Yuz is trying to get some space so that he can start getting those great sword sidelights that we like to see him open up in neutral games so often, but Markiemoo right there to be able to punish every time Yuz whips.
He's crossing up and he is landing on top of him. He has not allowed Yuz to connect a single one of those sidelights. Looking for the jump call out. He gets a sidelight, but no follow-up quite yet. Yuz setting up a juggle. Markiemoo fighting his way back down, able to get the lead and able to take out the first stock.
And those are silent recoveries. I think as the set progresses, Yuz should favor stages that have higher ceilings because Markiemoo has such a tendency to want to go for those knockouts off the top of the stage. Let's see if Yuz is able to equalize things here with his edge guard. Sider puts on the side of the stage, goes for D-Light neutral Sig instead of D-Light Sarah, and with that dodge gun, Markiemoo gets a full punish with that N neutral light into Nair, a ladder combo onto the scythe, ends up not getting that recovery, but that neutral light into weapon throw, switches right over to the gauntlets, and he's already got Yuz in the position where a silent recovery could knock him out.
Okay, Markiemoo looking to get that neutral light, once again punishing that N-Sig. Yuz not finding his opponent. GC D-Light not able to combo, but the recovery coming out once again. Markiemoo with so much momentum, 3 stocks to 1.
Oh.
Wow.
It's terrifying because the silent recoveries, he's just letting him rip. It's not like going for like the first silent of the game, I'm going to wait and see if he dodges. No, Markiemoo's playing very fast. He's taking out these stocks very quickly, and Yuz has not been able to stabilize. And the second that Yuz starts mixing it up, I think Markiemoo's going to be ready there to change how he responds as well. Can Yuz even take a stock here in this first game?
We'll have to find out. Yuz just occupying the weapon, making sure that Markiemoo is left unarmed. He's going off stage. That is not the player that you want to do that against. Only gets the sour spot of the recovery, and as a result, that's not the KO. Neither is the N-Light. Markiemoo, can he make it back on, or is Yuz going to be able to get the stock? The Seal comes out.
Oh, he dodges the Sider, makes it back to the stage, unarmed recovery, and I think what Markiemoo was doing there was that because it was 3 stocks to 1, he's so damaged, he wants the next weapon that is primed, so he was opting just to go for as many unarmed trades as possible before he could pick one up. That way he doesn't lose that weapon when that stock goes away. And here it is, picks up the gauntlets, which is what he's had the most success on, and now he's going to go and try to close out this last stock for game number 1. Let's see if Yuz is able to get a clean stock here.
Yuz is getting punished on so many of these sidelights, but finally able to connect it, goes for the neutral bridge, doesn't find the finisher. Markiemoo dodging up, and this time up and in successfully, crossing him up and punishing him. Yuz needs to get the full 3-piece. Yuz needs to get the dodge read one of these days, but it is just game 1.
Yeah, side picked up, sidelight comes through, N-Light, Nair, not going to connect. Down air, Nair, true combo, gets the Nair on the juggle, and Yuz equalizes things 1-1, and the damage here is in a situation where a sidelight downlight bridge or sidelight N-Light bridge sidelight finisher could knock out an orange if he's able to catch Markiemoo at the edge of the stage, and Yuz now getting the sidelight openers, Markiemoo not getting anything off of those Nairs as well. Yuz finally bringing this back.
Oh my gosh, the sidelight did not connect. Markiemoo able to punish it with the N-Light. Okay, able to get 2 hits, finishing with the down bridge. Sidelight comes out.
Doesn't pivot though. He can use these one more of those openers. He finds it. Okay, D-Light bridge.
He is evening up this game. He is making this comeback. He is so close to getting that final lead that he needs, but Markiemoo needs to be able to clutch out this game.
Almost on the table here for Yuz. He needs 2 more good hits. And now he can go for his sidelight neutral signature if he gets inside air, gets a spiking angle, has to dodge the weapon throw.
He's
and
done.
Nothing to make it back. Gravity cancels down, so covers the wall, and Markiemoo with a sigh of relief because that was almost a reverse 3-stock for Yuz in game 1.
That chase dodge N-Light was so committal. Yuz put himself off stage, and then Markiemoo did an amazing job playing off of that situation. Something that I wanted to go back to in the first stock was when he was going for D-Light N-Sig with Sword. That's like one of those like mix-ups that, of course, it's not true, but the idea is most people, when they get hit by a Sword D-Light, they're expecting recovery, they're expecting Sider, they're not always mashing out a dodge. And so the idea with D-Light N-Sig is to catch somebody sleeping.
Yeah, I'm actually curious if the N-Sig was what he intended there. I wonder if it was supposed to be D-Light neutral or side Sig, but regardless of the fact, yes, there's some follow-ups of the downlight that are like 1 to 2 frame dodge windows that you try to catch people off guard with to get
It's a matchup check.
And Markiemoo was ready for it right off the bat. So we're going to game number 2 here. Set lead, going over to Markiemoo.
But
stabilizing quite well in the previous game. And now we have a much higher ceiling than before, because 2 of those knockouts were Gauntlet Sidelight recoveries off the top.
Yes, and also Hughes did start to mix up some of his dodges out of Gauntlet Sidelight, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Now Mug opting to pick up the Gauntlets once again. He is getting in Hughes' face. Sidelight, neutral as well, and Light Bridge, and then the GC Sidelight out of disadvantage to put himself back onto the stage. Hughes, that's it! That's the call out, and that's the finisher.
Yeah, now he's got the air juggles that he's so good at with being able to do with other weapons. Sidelight, downlight bridge, gets the recovery on the first stock going to use a game 2.
Okay, all of a sudden, Hughes, he is looking so much more comfortable. The adaptations from last game, they're really coming into play. And now let's see how Markiemoo is able to adapt himself. He goes through the GCD line, but he got punished.
Yeah, the sword recovery, a lot better at being able to deal with that move than other recoveries. Markiemoo not being able to close up the stock just yet, and Hughes starts getting that extra credit. Dashes up that downlight. I like the idea quite a bit. Markiemoo was ready for it, though. Weapon throw is going to take that stock. Ground pound to cover if he diagonally dodged in.
All out of options, Markiemoo. That was just a good catch. Once again, Hughes really overextending, putting himself off stage, but he had the stock lead, so that was a stock that he was allowed to put away.
I think he was trying to catch Markiemoo from dash landing on the stage, that downlight, instead of going for the weapon.
And it just didn't hit. But look at this damage.
Nice recovery. Falling with the down air there, not being able to do anything else off of it. Yeah, okay, dash jump, ground pound for Markiemoo. A little early on in the stock to be going for something like that, but it could lead to some nice strings, and light air gets the side air to end it off. Let's see what else Markiemoo can get.
Oh, he is hunting him down, and then Hughes able to land, able to get Markiemoo off stage, not able to connect the down air neutral as he had intended. The down air comes out, the weapon toss as well. Markiemoo able to get the ground pound as Hughes touches the edge of the stage, but he comes back on.
And Hughes now turns the edge guard around, gets the unlight bridge. Nair comes through. He's got enough damage where D-Light recovery could knock out, but Markiemoo dodges the gravity cancel D-Light and now hits a lot of unarmed attacks. Gets the exhaustive recovery at the very end to catch Hughes off guard and steal the stock.
That was incredible. He did not land. He wanted to go for it all the way, and he was rewarded for it successfully. He made up for the stock that he did not get off stage. Hughes able to find a recovery of his own, but the change in ceiling, the change in stage, actually not in favor of Hughes.
Yeah, and then the dare accidentally lands with it, so he doesn't get the down air and air combo that he was looking for. Gets the landing hitbox. Markiemoo guarding the new weapon spawn because Hughes tosses weapon away. No end like Nair. News knocks him away. Okay. Sword picked up. Neutral but knockout. Recovery is more than enough. Evens it up 1-1, but still Markiemoo with a momentum advantage here. Hughes starving the weapons, however.
Last stock each, and yeah, if Hughes wants to get those KOs, recovery probably not the best tool off the top. You want to be going for a lot more horizontal finishes, right? That time around, looking for the jump call out. Able to get the landing recovery because of how much space it covers. I love how Hughes plays floaty sometimes.
And Hughes now on the ground, gets that sidelight, no inline bridge, gets punished for the finisher that was let go.
Recovery got called out. Markiemoo sweating, using the weapon toss. Hughes just going to be backing up a little bit.
And now he goes for the endlight recovery. This is rough for Hughes.
Oh, he is using all of his
early
resources.
On, dodges straight down. Markiemoo goes for the down tip in the wrong direction. Hughes manages to hold on, but gravity cancel downlight means Hughes has a jump.
So much knockback. Is the GC like going to do it? Yes, it will. Markiemoo coming up once again with another lead. He took the stock, he took the game. It is up 2-0, but now the question is, can Hughes adapt?
I mean, Hughes adapted game 1. Markiemoo's just playing really well here in game number 2. I think the stage pick was better. I think that the priority on the greatsword was better. And at the very end, Markiemoo ended up pulling out something new with the edge guard there that we hadn't seen before. He had been focused so much on his vertical play. The gravity cancel D-lights there were very well played.
That's what he is known for, right?
We hadn't seen him most of the set, but in terms of the accuracy here in game number 2, it was fantastic.
Hughes kept throwing out all of his resources off stage. He was so generous with his jumps and his recoveries, and at some point or another, he was all out of options when it came to getting hit with those GCD lights. I don't blame him. He wants the down air neutralize, he wants the recovery KOs, so we'll see how that ends up playing out, or if Markiemoo will also find the side light recoveries.
I think gauntlets were less of a factor going into game 2 from game 1.
Oh, look at the string
I don't really know if that matters, so we'll just have to see if Hughes is able to get these early knockouts, because there was a few moments in that last game where Markiemoo was able to survive a little bit longer than Hughes would like, and then Markiemoo was able to get the reversals, so we'll just see. Here we go, game 3. Hughes loses this, goes down to the elimination bracket.
D-Light.
Way back.
Oh my gosh, Markiemoo, he is hunting him down, able to dodge past the neutral, use off stage. That is what I mean. Using up all of his resources out there, and Markiemoo, he pressured him. He got up in his face and he called him out with that GC sidelight recovery. That was incredible, Taza.
Yeah, I mean, that's committal, right? Gravity cancel sidelight, using your dodge, you're going that far off the side of the stage. You've already expended somebody to jump to get into that position, and then get the recovery afterwards. But leads to the knockout. Now gets the recovery on the way back to the stage. Yu's trying to get this edge guard here. Excellent side air, and despite how early that stock goes from Markiemoo, even things up right away.
All because of that GC D-Light downer. I love the choice to go for the downer instead of a recovery, because he would much rather try to edge guard him instead of put him up into a juggle.
Dare.
But look at the damage. That was
Couldn't
so
make
close.
it back to the stage. Markiemoo cleverly using all of his options to recover as soon as possible after the second dare hit, knowing that like Yu's just couldn't position fast enough to get a great sword hit out again to keep him off the side of the stage. Yu's briefly took the lead, and Markiemoo takes it right back. Wake up, gravity cancel sidelight after the bridge, and then Yu's misses the wall.
No.
So he was already done for. The side air there just gives the knockout credit to Markiemoo. Now Yu's on his potentially last stock of the set.
Last stock, Markiemoo up 2-0. We might see the repeat. This is incredible. This is such an amazing showing from him, but Yuz can still make this back. He needs to stock, but Markiemoo, he is consistently putting him off stage. He gets the side light. He's going through the GCN light. He goes through the recovery, but Yuz does not punish him.
Oh, and Markiemoo now dashing forward with these end lights, trying to get an air afterwards. The recovery up to barely knock out. Yuz has, I think Yuz has been getting outplayed on a lot of these first initial stocks that go down, but the way that he's able to equalize it is just so quick that I think it doesn't matter at this point. Yuz just has to finally close out the stock first over Markiemoo, and this stock could define the rest of the set. Let's see what he can do. Nair off the side of the stage. Good reversal of the edge guard here.
Such a good idea to not contest him off stage. He gets the sidelight finisher. Okay, Markiemoo not able to get the neutral. He's looking for a way to land. Yuz does not cover the right direction with sidelight. GC sidelight recovery, not enough to KO off the top.
Sidelight again. Looks for the sidelight, goes the other way. Yuz hugging the left side of the wall. Markiemoo
he misses the side.
But head goes for that weapon throw, holds on to it, stuff recovery. The gauntlets in Markiemuu's hands get knocked out of his hands, and then the weapon throw covers the dive kick, waits for a weapon spawn, could go for D-Light ground, but the weapon spawn's not in his favor. D-Light recovery, but he gravity cancels D-Light.
Oh my God!
So Yuz covers the weapon with sword D-Light. Markiemoo goes, I know you're going to cover the weapon. He gravity cancel D-Lights above the weapon spawn, catches Yuz lurching forward with the sword downlight, and then gets the unarmed recovery to get the knockout in the 3-0. What a call out from Markiemoo in total domination.